So picture this, a billionaire unleashes millions of genetically modified mosquitoes into the world with no public vote, no debate, just his decision. And now that same billionaire is standing on stage declaring that cows, and not private jets, not mega mansions, and not the industries belching smoke worldwide, cows are the problem with the planet. And that billionaire is Bill Gates, that guy right there. And his answer to that is either fix the cow so they stop burping and farting, or make beef without the cow. And farmers, they're outraged. Families, they're furious. And online, millions are calling him a modern day supervillain, myself included. So let me ask you this right here at the start. Do you think this is really about saving the planet, or is it about billionaires deciding what you and your family can eat? I think we all know the answer to that. So my name is Tom. I'm with the Daily Beltway. I'm also publisher of the Illinois Review and a White House correspondent for the Next News Network. So if you can, please subscribe right now, because every like, comment, and share helps us grow this channel and get the truth out. So here's the story. Bill Gates owns more farmland than anyone else in America, more than 242,000 acres. He's invested millions into synthetic beef companies and additives meant to change how cows and cattle digest food. And now, instead of addressing his own jet-set lifestyle, he's pointing his finger at cows. I want you guys to hear this in his own words.
Australia is very blessed, whether it's wind or solar. It's quite phenomenal, and your land area per person, compared to, say, Singapore is pretty good. And so the opportunities created by a world that is getting rid of greenhouse gas emissions, Australia is rare in that the opportunities exceed the things you have to give up. You have to give up a large part of and eventually almost all of the coal mining activity. What happens with beef, my climate group, Breakthrough Energy, just announced literally today an investment in an Australian group called Ruminate that helps cows not be so much a source of methane emissions. So we have two paths to solving that. That's 6% of global emissions are cows who burp and fart methane to an extreme degree. You can either fix the cows to stop them doing that, or you can make beef without the cow. And both of those, will be pursued to see which one can lead to the best product in terms of taste, health, and cost.
That was the most important word he said, product. And that's not science, guys. That is an agenda. Agriculture contributes some emissions, yes, but energy, transportation, and industry are the real drivers. Meanwhile, regenerative farming, which ranchers have done for generations, actually restores soil and captures carbon. And Gates ignores that because it doesn't make him money. Instead, he promotes lab-grown beef, conveniently boosting the very companies he's investing in. So who do you trust more, America's farmers or billionaires with stock in fake meat startups? And this is where everything changes. Gates isn't just talking about cattle. He's already shaping the system. His foundation has poured billions of dollars into agriculture programs that critics say increase dependence on chemical farming and added debt without solving hunger. He's bankrolled startups like Upside Foods and Ruminate, which promises lab-grown protein or methane-reducing additives. And every time he points at cows, his financial ties him back, and it's like pointing his finger back. It's pushing all the money back to him. So do you think this is about helping the planet or helping his investments? And now think about the hypocrisy of this. While Gates blames cattle, his private jets guzzle hundreds of gallons of fuel per hour, and reports show his jets produce more emissions in a single year than thousands of cows combined. He admits his footprint is gigantic, but it says it's fine because he buys the carbon credits. Translation of that is billionaires buy their way out while families are told to sacrifice. And why should ordinary families give up steak while Gates flies private across the globe? And here's a bigger picture. This isn't just about cattle. Gates has already altered the environment by releasing genetically modified mosquitoes. He owns farmland across the country. He's a stakeholder in fake meat companies. Piece by piece, he's consolidating power over agriculture. And when one man controls the land, the livestock, and the solutions and synthetic alternatives, he effectively controls what ends up on your dinner tables. And should any unelected billionaire have that power in our country, in our republic, in the world? I think know. Let me know what you think. And the backlash online shows people aren't buying it. Farmers are speaking out, and families are demanding answers. Social media is filled with memes calling Gates a villain. It's not a joke, but because it's what it really feels like. When he says fix the cows or make beef without cows, people hear something else. That they're going to decide what you eat. And this outrage connects to something far deeper. For centuries, ranchers have been the backbone of America's republic and the nation and the world. Families raise cattle, they feed the nation, and they care for the land. Beef is more than food, it's tradition, culture, and freedom. And now a billionaire with one of the largest carbon footprints in the world wants to redesign nature and dictate diets? That is why so many people are calling him a supervillain, including myself. So if you guys got value from this news update, please tap subscribe. Please, because we need the help and the boost in the algorithm. I'm going to give you guys my final thought on this. And you're already pretty sure you know where this is going to go. So here's my take. This isn't about cows, it's about control. Gates released genetically modified mosquitoes without permission. Now he wants to redesign livestock and push lab beef onto our families. My kids, wife, everybody included. And all the while, he has jets and mansions pump out more emissions than the very farmers he's lecturing. And that is an hypocrisy. That's the epitome of a hypocrisy. It's like the definition of it. And it matters because whoever controls the food controls the people. In our republic, the power must remain with the farmers and the families, not unelected billionaires with God complexes. Food freedom is American freedom, and we cannot let these elites take it away. So tell me in the comments, do you think Gates' plan is really about saving the planet, or is it just another scheme for billionaires to control food? So again, like, comment, and subscribe to keep beef on the table and freedom in the hands of the people. And I cover the White House with the Next News Network. Make sure you guys give them a follow. Next time I'm there, I'm going to ask Caroline Levitt and Donald Trump about this, because it's something that has been bothering me for a long time. He released millions and millions of genetically modified mosquitoes into the world. We don't know the first-hand consequences of that, let alone the second, third, or fourth generation consequences. And look at what happened with Agent Orange and all that. You know, we're still figuring out the genetically modified issues that are dealing with cancers and all these other things for people. We don't know what we're doing yet. And putting it out there into the public without any oversight, like millions of mosquitoes are flying around that have been genetically modified to reduce their ability to carry malaria or reproduce. What's going to happen when that genetically modified whatever gets into an organism or a virus in the mosquito, then it goes into the people? What's going to happen? Nobody knows. Keep that in mind. God bless.